This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that man.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Over the middle, it's Ferguson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Handoff running right. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Split backfield here. Caught in the backfield. It's Ferguson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Past the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this run. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Well, third down, this offense has everything in play. They try to get to the edge quickly, but this defense is not surprised. Good job of getting to the football, and now we got a fourth down situation.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's spun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. It is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
With the catch, it's Miller. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
He's looking to scramble. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you'd think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Down the middle, it's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this guy's had such a great football game. Here, another good decision by the quarterback to know exactly where he needed to go to get the first down to keep this drive moving. And late in this game, you want to keep that clock moving as well.
Screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Working clock with the ground game. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score out. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Punt over the middle. It's Bond. Caught down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Now, I'm sure this quarterback likes this performance a lot better than he did last week when he threw that interception. He's got none here in the fourth quarter, and he's got a nice lead.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.